Here are the best CS2 skins under $5 for every single gun that you actually use, and let's jump right in. We're going to be starting off with the USP-S Tropical Breeze in field tested from the Boreal collection. This one's a really cool green skin with golden accents, and although it's only field tested, it barely shows anywhere. Following that, we have the Alpine Camo in factory new. This one's only $3.92. It's very similar to the Tropical Breeze, but this one is blue and purple, and take a look at these metal sections. If you pick up the right pattern, it'll be blue because it uses the heat treated pattern. So this one particularly is actually a blue gem. Finally, for the USP, I picked the Cyrex in factory new at only $4.86. This is an extremely clean USP if you're going for a white, black, or a red loadout. Skinland is the best automated cash out site where you can sell your skins super easily for a great price. And on top of that, they give you a free $10 to start off with. To claim it, simply click here, enter code TechSavvy, select the skin that you want to sell, which in my case is going to be the Souvenir Fennec Fox, then choose from a very wide array of payment methods. I'm going to choose Bitcoin. Then you paste in your wallet address and accept the trade offer on Steam. The payment will be sent 8 days after the trade has been accepted. This is due to the new trading update where you can reverse trades up to 7 days on a single click. That being said, this is still the fastest and easiest way to cash out your CS2 skins. You can also buy skins from them for way cheaper than from the Steam market. So go check out skin.land at the link in the description, and don't forget to use code TechSavvy for a free $10. But moving over to the T side, we're gonna be starting off with the Glock Candy Apple in factory new at only $3.38. This is the cleanest Glock, there is no question about it. It is pure red, it's on the new Glock model. It is simple, but it is perfect. Next, I chose the Shinobu in Battle Scarred, not just because that's the only condition that is actually under our $5 budget, but also because it looks better in Battle Scarred in my opinion. It gets a nice reddish tint as the float increases, so try to get a high float one. And finally, I chose the Nuclear Garden in Minimal Wear for only $2.79. I know I already included this in my best $1 skins video, but this time it's a better condition, so there are way less scratches, and if you're looking for a cheap green Glock, you can't go wrong with this one. Also, if $5 per gun is too high of a budget, then make sure you check out the $1 video as well. Now, the P250 is where things get really interesting, and this is where the $5 budget actually starts to show, because we can now pick up a P250 Epicenter, although we can only get it in Battle Scarred. It has a bunch of concentric circles, and it comes in this beautiful light blue, silver, and purple color theme, and I also like how three-dimensional it looks. Then we have the field-tested P250 Asimov. This one's a classic, white, orange, and black. Really glad we could include this clean P250 skin at this price range. And finally, we have the Vino Primo in Minimal Wear. This one's more detailed with the checkerboard pattern, and it's less than $3. For the dualies, we have the Minimal Wear Twin Turbos, very vibrant colors with the green and the red. Then we have the Hydro Strike, which is very, very blue and has some three-dimensional water droplets. And we have my favorite dualies, the Royal Consorts. This time we could squeeze it in factory new. I love the combination of the gold and the emerald bits. For the 5.7, I picked up the factory new Urban Hazard. This one's gray and red. I wish it was black and red, but the Candy Apple is a little too expensive, so this will have to do. Then we have the Boost Protocol in Minimal Wear. This one's going to be for you if you want a brighter 5.7. This one has some nice neon orange colors as well. And finally, we have the Monkey Business in Field Tested, which is a really cool concept. The entire skin is basically just you holding a banana and shooting with it. I have some great picks for the Tech 9, starting out with the Whiteout in Field Tested. Yes, it's going to be a little bit scratched, but you can minimize the scratches by getting a low float Field Tested version. Then we have the Isaac in Field Tested. This one is an Asimov skin, although it is in a different black and red color theme, which is really, really cool. And finally, we have the Well-Worn Fuel Injector. If you like industrial skins and you like the color yellow, you're gonna like the Fuel Injector. For the Desert Eagle, I chose the factory new Meteorite. This is a clean, basically black Desert Eagle skin with some golden accents. Then we have the Mecha Industries. Unfortunately, we can only afford this one in Battle Scarred, but it still looks really nice with the black, white, and red color theme. And finally, we have the Heat Treated and Field Tested, which in my opinion is the most interesting one. No, you're not going to be able to get a full blue gem under $5, but I picked up this semi blue gem that has over over 30% blue on it for under $5, and if you look around a little bit, you'll find a bunch of similar patterns or with even more blue. These things are really common, which makes them pretty cheap. And for the Zeus, first off, I chose the Olympus. This was the first Zeus skin. Of course, it features Zeus on it, and the lightning is actually made of a shiny metallic material. And then we have the Zeus charged up and field tested. This is supposed to resemble a regular taser from real life, and it does a great job at it. If you like yellow, pick this one up. For the mid-tiers, starting off with the MP9, I picked up the factory new Ruby Poison Dart. This is a beautiful magma-themed MP9. Try to get a low float one though. Then we have the Starlight Protector. I hate this skin because of trade-ups, but it looks pretty alright. And if you like color vomit, then pick up the Food Chain and field tested. It has all the colors of the rainbow and a lot of detail. For the MAC-10, we have the Discotheque and field tested. This is our first holo skin. The colors change as the gun moves around. It's really unique. Then we have the field tested MAC-10 Heat, which appears to be overtaken by lava around the edges, and also it's a certain streamer's favorite MAC-10. And finally, we have the field tested Derailment. This one's also very colorful and very detailed, and it's from the brand new 2025 Train collection. For the XM, we have some unique ones. We have the Solitude and Minimal Wear. I got this exact pattern on a buy order. You're gonna want to shop around for different patterns because the skin's appearance varies significantly with the pattern index. Then we have the XM Seasons, once again a pattern-based skin. If you get the right pattern, you'll see the blue leaf. And if you like alligators, then pick up the XM Incinerator and field testing. Now for the P90, you could pick up the Scarer Brush, which is an Egyptian-themed P90. You could also go for the Shallow Grave. This does have a skull on the back, even though it's kind of hard to see because of the reflection. Or you could go with the Wave Breaker. This is essentially the P90 Ice Cold. And for the Negev, I went for the Minimal Wear Power Loader. This is a very good colorful Negev skin. For the FAMAS, I picked the Bad Trip and field tested. This is very similar to the MP9 Food Chain, extremely colorful, extremely detailed, and very cheap. You could also pick up the ZX Spectron in Minimal Wear, which is a much cleaner FAMAS skin. It's mainly black with some red accents and a little bit of extra color splashed in there. You could also pick up the field tested FAMAS Sticks. This is mainly red with skulls on it, but because it's field tested, it is pretty scratched up. For the Galil, I picked the factory new Vandal. This gun is great if you forgot the bomb code because it has a note reminding you of what it is. Then we have the Rocket Pop, which is a very nice white, blue, and red Galil skin. And finally, I picked up the Souvenir Dusk Ruins and field tested. This one's pretty nice, especially if you pick them up with Austin stickers. Those gold stickers look amazing. For the AUG, we have the Chameleon in Minimal Wear. This one's really cute with the chameleon sitting on the back. Then we have the Minimal Wear Arctic Wolf, which is a really clean AUG that comes in a white and blue color theme with a tiny bit of the red accents. Or alternatively, you could pick up a Souvenir AUG Carved Jade in Minimal Wear. This one is essentially an AUG Emerald, and it comes with gold stickers pre-applied. For the Scout, I went with the Parallax Infield Tested from the Broken Fang case. I've always loved this zebra-themed Scout, but I think what they're going for here is the chromatic aberration effect. You could also go with the Carbon Fiber in Factory New. This one just looks like a really cool race car. We've made it to the main rifles. For the M4A1S, I picked the Minimal Wear Nitro. I personally despise this skin more than any other skin. It's the Destroyer of Dreams because of trade-ups, but it is still a black and orange M4, and it barely costs over $1. My second choice would be the well-worn M4A1S control panel. It's from the 2018 new collection, and it looks pretty much like a big remote control, very industrial. Most of the gun is silver and blue, but I do recognize that it's not for everyone. You could also pick up the Souvenir Minimal Wear M4 Mud Spec. The pre-applied gold stickers look great on this skin, so if you're looking for something on the range of brown to gold, this one's gonna be the pickup for you. For the M4A4, I picked the well-worn Spider Lily. Yes, it's well-worn, so there are gonna be some scratches, but the Spider Lily has always been one of my favorite budget M4A4s. It's starting to get more expensive though, so if you like it, pick it up while you can. You could also pick up a Souvenir M4 Red DD Pad and field tested. Once again, the pre-applied gold stickers just elevate the skin that much more. The combination of gold and red looks fantastic. And finally, I picked up the well-worn M4 Poly Soup. This one's the second hollow skin, so when you're moving around, you'll see the colors changing on the body of the gun. For the AWP, first off, I picked up the Duality Infield Tested. It's just over $2, and it's incredibly detailed with this floral snake pattern on it, and as the name suggests, the two sides are not the same. But as good as this skin is, this is the skin that used to be the AWP Doodle lore, and that skin is just so much better. I'm so sad that it's gone. Then we have the Minimalware AWP Mortis. Some people call this AWP the AWP Dragon Pour because it's the cheap version of the Dragon lore. You can probably see the resemblance, but it's not exactly close or anything. But up next, we have the GOAT of cheap AWP skins, the AWP Atheris Field Tested. Beautiful AWP with that black background and the green snake on it. It is absolutely gorgeous. Yes, technically it's not under $5, but that 11 cents, I really don't care. It is the best AWP skin for the money. Then we have the AWP Black Nile in Battle Scarred. I really love the 3D effect on this skin, and the higher the float you get, the more golden the color becomes. And finally for the AWP, we have the field tested AWP Exoskeleton. If you like 3D engraved guns, you're gonna like this one. Technically this one's also pearlescent, although the colors only change a very small amount. We have arrived at the AK-47. We have the Ice Gold in field tested. I don't really like it, but I see this gun all the time in game, and that is because it is objectively a good value. You get a lot of color for a very cheap price. Then we have the GOAT of cheap AKs, the AK Slate. If you like a clean AK skin, you're gonna enjoy this one, and you can pretty much throw 4 of any sticker on it and it's gonna look good. Next up, we have the brand new field tested Wintergreen. This one's a weird choice. It's just a green AK, and you're gonna want to pick up a low flow version of it because it still shows quite a bit of scratches, but it is only around $3. We have another black AK, the Elite build in Minimum Wear. This time it has a little bit more detail and some orange accents. This is a classic, cheap, and clean AK-47 skin. And last but certainly not least, we have the Souvenir Steel Delta in field tested. Once again, this comes with the pre-applied gold stickers that enhance the look of the skin so much. You can either get this more silvery field tested version, or you could get the golden battle scarred version, because once again, the higher the float, the more gold this skin looks. Let me know down in the comments which of these 63 skins was your favorite. I've already done this video with a $1 budget, and now I did it with a $5 budget. Let me know what the next budget should be for each skin.